time and date: Chicago, USA, March 20th, 2025, 1:30 p.m. In a tense courtroom where the weight of justice hangs in the air, a young black boy takes center stage. Dressed in a simple white shirt that contrasts sharply with the formal attire of the adults around him, he stands in the witness box, finger pointed directly at a police officer. His expression is serious, his body language radiating determination and an undeniable sense of urgency. It's clear. What he's about to say will change everything. The courtroom falls silent, every eye on him, as the boy makes an accusation that shocks everyone. Behind him, the judge watches with a neutral expression, his posture firm, while the police officer remains composed, facing away from the boy. But there's a tension in the room, a palpable sense of anticipation, as the onlookers wait for the boy's next words. What happens next will leave the courtroom in disbelief. This is a moment you won't want to miss. The boy's bravery and the shocking truth he's about to reveal will have you on the edge of your seat. Stay tuned to see how this confrontation unfolds and how it will change the entire course of the case. The boy has grown up witnessing injustice and inequality around him. He's seen how the law can sometimes fail those who need it most, especially in communities like his, where power dynamics are often skewed. The people in his neighborhood are no strangers to the harsh realities of life: poverty, violence, and corruption. The boy has witnessed how authority figures can abuse their power, and how the law, which is supposed to protect, can sometimes serve to further the divide between the powerful and the powerless. These experiences have shaped the boy in ways that no one around him can understand, but they have also given him a deep sense of purpose. He knows that things aren't right, and he's determined to do something about it. Despite his young age, the boy has a strong sense of right and wrong. He's learned to question the world around him and the systems that govern it. He's not afraid to speak up, even when the consequences seem daunting. His courage isn't rooted in bravado. It's rooted in a desire to make sure the truth is heard, to make sure that justice is served. He knows that sometimes the hardest thing to do is stand up for what's right, especially when the odds are stacked against you. But he's never been one to back down, and he's learned that if he doesn't stand up for the truth, no one else will. The boy's connection to this case is personal. He's been affected by the actions of the police officer at the center of the trial. He knows what he saw that day, and he knows that the officer's actions were wrong. The case isn't just a random set of events to him. It's a chance for him to seek justice, to hold someone accountable for the harm they've caused. The boy has been living with the weight of this for far too long, and this courtroom is where he believes the truth will finally be revealed. This isn't just another courtroom for him. It's the stage where he will make his stand, where he will speak out against the injustice he's witnessed in his own life. For him, this trial is about more than just the specific events that led to the officer's actions. It's about the larger, systemic issues that plague his community, the issues that affect countless others like him. The boy knows that what happens here will affect more than just this one case. It will be a testament to the strength of truth and the power of speaking out. The boy's journey is one of courage and conviction. He's fighting not just for justice in one case, but for justice in the world. He knows the challenges that lie ahead and understands the risks of standing up against a system that often works in favor of the powerful. But he's willing to face those challenges because he believes that the truth will always have the power to change things. Despite the fear, the doubt, and the uncertainty, The boy knows that he has a responsibility to himself, to his community, and to the truth. And it's this unwavering determination that will drive him to take center stage in the courtroom. The boy's bravery in the face of everything he's endured will have you rooting for him every step of the way. His story is one of resilience, of refusing to accept the status quo and fighting for what's right, no matter the consequences. This is a journey that will leave you inspired, reminding us all that even the smallest voices can change the world when they refuse to stay silent. As the courtroom holds its breath, the boy raises his finger and points it directly at the police officer. His voice rings out, full of conviction. "I saw him." The room is immediately filled with tension, the weight of the moment hanging heavily in the air. The boy's accusation is like a spark, igniting a sudden shift in the atmosphere, as everyone present feels the impact of his words. The boy's words, simple yet powerful, carry the undeniable truth that he has witnessed something crucial involving the officer, a claim that contradicts the narrative being presented by the defense. His accusation isn't just another statement in a courtroom. It's a challenge to the very foundation of the case. As the boy's words echo in the room, the silence deepens. It's clear that what the boy is revealing is something no one anticipated. The police officer, though calm and composed, knows that this accusation changes everything. His posture remains unaffected, but his mind races, and his eyes flicker with a hint of unease. The officer had expected to be in control of the narrative, to guide the trial toward his own desired outcome. But now, with the boy's revelation, the power dynamics shift. The officer's composure cracks slightly, but only for a moment as he realizes that his actions are now under scrutiny like never before. The courtroom is left in a state of shock. The defense attorney, who had been confident in their case, now faces an uphill battle. The prosecution, which had seemed uncertain before, now feels a renewed sense of purpose. The boy's accusation has opened a door to the truth that had previously been closed. No one knows exactly what will happen next, but one thing is certain. The course of the trial has been irrevocably changed. The boy, standing firm in the witness box, feels the weight of the moment. His heart beats in his chest, and the eyes of everyone in the room are on him. But despite the fear, the uncertainty, and the immense pressure, he knows that this is his chance to make a difference. He knows that his voice matters, that his truth is important. And in this moment, he finds the strength to continue, to stand by what he knows is right. The officer's response will shape the next phase of the trial, but the boy's courage has already set the stage for something monumental. This confrontation is not just about one boy's testimony. It's about the power of truth, the power of standing up when it seems impossible, and the strength of character that can change everything. The courtroom is now alive with the reverberations of the boy's words. What happens next will be the result of this pivotal moment. The moment when one young voice took control of the narrative and exposed the truth in a way no one expected. The boy has done more than speak. He's challenged the system, and the trial will never be the same. This is the moment the entire case pivots. The boy's words have set the stage for a dramatic fallout. Get ready for the consequences of his bravery to unfold and see how everything changes from this point on. After the revelation, the pieces start to fall into place. The case takes a dramatic turn, with the boy's testimony forcing a re-examination of the evidence. The police officer's role becomes questionable, and new investigations are launched to uncover the truth. What seemed like a straightforward trial now begins to unravel, and the courtroom is no longer filled with certainty. Doubt has crept in, and the boy's words have created an undeniable ripple effect that no one can ignore. The boy's bravery in the courtroom is recognized. He's no longer just seen as a witness. He's someone who stood up for what's right in the face of overwhelming odds. His courage has made a difference. And now, the people around him begin to see him not only as a hero, but as a symbol of what it means to fight for justice, no matter how small or young you may be. The boy has taken a stand, and now the world is starting to take notice of his strength. As the truth begins to unfold, the community watches with bated breath. The boy's actions inspire others to speak out, to question authority, and to challenge the systems that often fail them. His bravery has ignited a movement, a spark that will resonate far beyond the courtroom. People who had once remained silent are now finding their voices, fueled by the boy's determination. The truth, once hidden, is now in the open, and its power is undeniable. The boy's journey has just begun. He is no longer just a child caught in a complex system. He is a force for change. His testimony has shifted the trajectory of the case, and now it's clear that the ramifications of his actions will echo for years to come. The case, once thought to be a mere formality, is now a pivotal moment in the fight for justice, and the boy, with his courage and determination, has become the catalyst for a larger movement. As the aftermath unfolds, the boy reflects on what he has done. He may have started as just another child, another witness in a courtroom, but now he's something more. His actions have forever altered the course of the case, and he's left a lasting impact on everyone involved. He's not just fighting for justice in one case, he's fighting for the larger cause, for those whose voices have been ignored, for those who have been silenced for too long. The boy's legacy will live on, not only in the victory of the case, but in the countless others who will be inspired by his example. His courage has shown that one person, no matter how young, can stand up against the odds and make a difference. His story will inspire others to keep fighting, to keep speaking out, and to believe in the power of truth. The story doesn't end here. This is just the beginning of something far greater. The boy's bravery has sparked a movement, one that will continue to grow and inspire change long after the trial is over. The boy has proven that, even in the face of overwhelming challenges, it's possible to rise above and make a difference. As the case draws to a close, the boy reflects on the courage it took to stand up in that courtroom. He knows that his actions have sparked something much bigger than himself. What had begun as a moment of fear and uncertainty had now transformed into a beacon of hope. The boy's bravery had illuminated the path to justice, not just for the case at hand, but for all those who had been silent for too long. His decision to speak the truth had forever changed the trajectory of the trial, and he understood now that he had done more than just testify. He had given others the courage to find their own voices. The boy's story serves as a reminder that even the smallest voice can make a difference. In a world where power often silences the vulnerable, the boy showed that standing up for truth is one of the most powerful things a person can do. Despite his young age, his courage has inspired others to speak their truth, regardless of the challenges they face. What seemed like an ordinary testimony in a courtroom became a rallying cry for others who had felt unheard. The boy's actions became a powerful symbol of justice, reminding everyone that no matter how young, anyone can stand up against injustice. As the story unfolds, it becomes clear that this boy's bravery will have a lasting impact on more than just the courtroom. His actions have ignited a movement that will inspire people in his community and beyond to fight for justice, to challenge authority, and to never remain silent when faced with wrongdoing. The boy's courage has sparked something much larger than himself, and now others are following his lead. His testimony has opened the doors for others to speak out, and it has shown that one person's actions can change everything. The boy's legacy of courage is one that will last long after the trial. His willingness to stand up, to speak the truth, and to challenge a system that has long failed so many, has created a shift in the way justice is viewed. The events that unfolded in that courtroom will reverberate for years to come, and the boy's actions will be remembered as a turning point in the fight for justice and accountability. He has inspired others to be brave, to be vocal, and to keep pushing for change even in the face of adversity. The boy's journey isn't just inspiring, it's transformative. His courage has made him a symbol of change, a reminder that one person can make a difference in the world. The impact of his actions is immeasurable, and the future he has helped shape will be one where truth and justice stand at the forefront. His actions have opened the eyes of many, and as the community begins to see the power of standing up for what's right, the boy's legacy will continue to grow. The boy's testimony has sparked a change that will resonate far beyond the walls of the courtroom. It has shown that, even in the face of overwhelming odds, the power of truth and courage can lead to justice. The boy's story is not just one of triumph in a single case. It is a story of a larger movement, a movement of courage, truth, and justice. His legacy will live on, inspiring others to take a stand, to keep fighting for what's right, and to never let their voices be silenced. The boy's actions have resonated far beyond the courtroom. He's shown that one person, no matter how young, can make a difference. His testimony has changed the trajectory of the case, but more than that, it has ignited a fire of change that will spread to all who hear his story. What began as a single moment of courage in the witness stand has become a symbol of hope for countless others who feel powerless in the face of injustice. His story isn't just one of victory in the courtroom. It's about the power of truth and the ability of one voice to alter the course of history. The boy's future now stretches before him, filled with endless possibilities. Recognized for his bravery, he is given opportunities that were once unimaginable. No longer is he just a child who had to fight to survive. He is now someone who will shape his own destiny. With the world now open to him, he knows that this is just the beginning. His potential has no limits, and the boy is determined to continue fighting for justice and inspiring others to do the same. The boy's courage has become a powerful message of hope. It serves as a reminder that even the smallest voice can make the biggest difference. He has shown us all that, even in the face of overwhelming odds, standing up for what's right can create lasting change in the world. His testimony has not only altered the course of the trial, but has sparked a movement that will continue to grow and inspire others for years to come. As the boy moves forward in his life, he carries the weight of his legacy with him. The legacy of someone who, despite being young, chose to stand firm in the face of adversity. He has proven that no matter where you come from or how small your voice may seem, you have the power to shape your own future and the future of others. The boy's legacy will be felt for years, a beacon of hope and strength for all who choose to fight for justice. This story is a powerful reminder of the importance of standing up for what's right, no matter how daunting the odds may seem. It's about the courage to speak the truth, even when it feels like no one is listening. The boy's journey is far from over, and his actions will continue to inspire change, not just in his community, but across the world. His legacy of courage and justice will continue to shape the future, inspiring others to follow in his footsteps and take a stand for truth, no matter the cost. The boy's story is far from the end. It is the beginning of something much greater. The changes he has sparked will ripple through society, pushing others to act, to speak out, and to demand justice. His bravery has shown us that with courage and conviction, even the smallest voices can create the largest impacts. The world now knows his name, and his legacy will continue to inspire and shape the future for generations to come.